When Dr. Stacy started her clinic, we immediately became clients. We have an affection for a lot of animals, and so we have the usual dog and cat. We've added a mini horse, donkey, rabbit over the years. So one of our animals is our dog Clyde. He is a black-mouthed cur, and he is a farm dog and spends all his time outside and tends to find himself into some predicaments. One in particular, it was a summer evening, and I knew he had come back to the house acting a little weird after he'd been out in the pasture, and was able to speak to Dr. Stacy, and I'm like, here's his symptoms, something's not right with him, and she's like, you need to bring him in now. He needs to be here. So we dropped everything, loaded him up in the truck, and so a couple of the doctors had met us outside at the door and rushed him right in, and they were able to reverse whatever it is he had gotten into and put him on some IV all night long, and by the next day he was a lot better. When we come in for an appointment or an emergency, whichever we need, we're always greeted with warmth and compassion and care. They call my animals by name. I feel like we're welcome, we're friends, and they immediately take good care of our animals. And even our dog Clyde, he's a handful, and the staff knows it, and when they kennel him, they know that Clyde is going to be, a handful, but they do it like champs and with a smile on their face. They are like family. I know most all of them by name, and, I had to make a weird call this week. I called in, and Emma answered the phone, and I'm like, so I got a funny question. My daughter's rabbit got out and is sitting there looking at me eating cat food. Is the rabbit going to be okay? So I've had to make some weird phone calls here before, and they always take it in stride and are quick to get me an answer. I always recommend Countryside Vet to anyone, just because they've always been able to take good care of any animal that I bring in with care and compassion and understanding, and have always treated us very well.